who's doing the intro?
I could do it.
Go ahead.
Since you started us off last time. Hello guys, this is Damon.K2. I am here with my buddy Ion Mark III. Say hello, Ion.
Hello, Ion.
We are back once again doing some more Warhammer 40K Gladius. So far I've kind of had a bit of a rocky start, but I think it's kind of turning around for us. Ion Mark III, he thankfully started down in the corner, and he's been kicking some ass left and right down there from what I've been seeing. Did I catch us all up, you think? Or did I leave any details out there?
You forgot to mention you're in the middle of the map, so you're probably going to be in for a really fun time, given that we are...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, difficulty 3. Neither of us are entirely confident of our ability to fight this, and that basically means you're effectively surrounded by all the other AI players.
Potentially, yes.
Have fun with that, damn it.
As much fun as I can. So, anywho, I'm going to go ahead and pick up my next tech here. The Shrine of the Aquila sounds like a good idea.
That's your loyalty. Is that your loyalty or your hero structure?
Hero structure.
Always a good idea.
Yes.
Because you've always got one type of hero available by default.
The Psyker in this is really, really nasty. I'd recommend it to anyone who's played this, because that guy can just do so much damage with his special abilities.
Heroes are always a good idea. Because they can be fairly powerful, but more specifically, they can be equipped with units. Words! They can be equipped with items. There we go. You can even buy those items. Oh, it sucks to be those guys. They're within anti-vehicle range of your fortress.
Let them come. We
got
Daka.
Yeah, I would say don't try to get close to them.
No, we're just going to kind of hide out in the city for right now.
Oh, something you should probably know about, Damon. You just sent a unit into the transport inventory of your city.
Yeah, I did that on purpose. I figured they might be harder to mind control that way.
Yeah, they can't get at it that way. Your city can't be mind controlled like that, as far as I know. I just mentioned it because I don't know if you noticed this during our test game, but any unit you send out of your transport consumes their entire move to just move that one tile.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Okay. I would have suggested actually putting a unit on that river next to your city and see if you could bait that enslavers are moving closer.
I don't know if that would have worked because they know that they probably would have just gotten pounded again by my city's guns.
Yeah, but they might have been tempted to go and try and enslave the unit they could see, is what I was getting at.
That's a fair point, yeah.
But
he's gone now.
Yeah, he's wandered off. So I think that's like maybe the southern edge of his movement range, and I think he was moving around the cliff that's down there as well. So that's why he pops up where he did.
How do I get my guardsmen out of there?
Yeah, remember you need to select your city as a unit.
Right. I found it. I want to see if I can get this recalf leaf or whatever the hell that's called.
Hang on, I want to try something.
Okay. I'm just going to choose my next research.
I can't tell
quick.
your city to move its rally point to the middle of nowhere. What a shame. Now, I was clicking your stuff and I noticed that the ability icons were lit up like they are on my units, but I don't think I have any control over it. Oh wait, no, hang on. We'll try this next turn. Don't move anything at the start of your next turn, please. I want to try something.
Fair enough.
Because if it works, then... Hey, my first vehicle. My first ever Razorback. Got fair movement on it too. Right, okay.
Nice.
Those guardsmen to your south, are you moving one of those onto the recalf leaf?
Yes.
Which one are you trying to move onto that? The left one or the right one?
The right one.
The right one? Let me see if I can... No, I can't order it. Okay. Hey, it was worth trying.
I suppose.
Yeah, I was trying to see if I could butt in on your units and start bossing your troops around.
That'd be a great way to troll someone.
Hey, it was worth investigating, I figured.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so the Razorback can carry 2 people. It's got some twin-linked heavy bolters and storm bolters as weaponry, 4 movement, which is still better than my Marines. So, yeah, useful. It's also got less armor than my Marines. Okay.
Gonna get me a heavy weapons squad. And I think I just got my 4th. Yep. One thing I don't get is why doesn't loyalty show up on this thing up here like it
You mean top
all
left?
the rest of the resources? Yeah,
It doesn't appear up there because it's on a per city basis.
that's lame.
Well, individual cities can build loyalty structures to deal with their own local loyalty issues, so that's why. Really?
Doesn't mean I gotta like it.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's like in Civ, I think it was 4 on up. Like the happiness thing was like a global.
Yeah, it depends on what
yeah.
what it expresses exactly. Bear in mind though that technically, if any faction had it, it would be mine because I only get the 1 city flat out. But it's still like a city level mechanic, so I don't get it top left either.
Just ever so slowly trying to inch my way back over to this encampment.
Oh, because someone took it off you.
Yeah.
Oh, did you know that city tiles actually give you a movement bonus?
I do now.
Yeah, so that's another reason to go for expansion. Like, get access to a further layer of city tiles. And a good practice is to build a stretch of city tiles along a path that you know you're going to be moving through on a regular basis. Just because it can let troops move around near your city more easily.
I will have a look at that, thank you.
Generate extra requisition. Yes. My chapter is now investigating the source of the warp storms. Okay. Look at my Space Marine chapter being quote-unquote productive.
If I remember right, the story behind this is that we're just kind of exploring a planet that previously got lost to...
This planet has been cut off by unusual warp storms. And it's like this bastion of that was once owned by humanity. It's pretty important, or it used to be. And now it's back, and it's like, what's happened here? We need to investigate and find out. And so that's what all the different factions are coming here, because it's this new unclaimed land that potentially has a lot of secrets and or goodies to be found. And that's basically what everyone's after in here. What do
you think? Crack grenades or Primaris Psyker?
Depends what you want. I mean, crack grenades, after all, is an anti-vehicle upgrade for all of your infantry.
Yeah, crack grenades are sounding kind of nice. I think I'll go ahead and grab that.
Yeah, I mean, you don't really have anti-vehicle on any of your basic infantry, so it's a good option to have, point blank. I mean, it's good against those enslavers. And it's good against the Vespids too. Well, usually.
I'm just not entirely sure which direction I should try building a new city in.
What kind of resource do you want?
I think I'm going to need power more than anything right now, because that is at a 0 net gain at the moment.
Your current city is your best bet for power because you are next to a whole bunch of desert offering plus 20%. So I don't think you really need to worry about expanding, just like developing your current city will help you to deal with that in a decent fashion. Sure, it's not plus 40%, but it's still better than nothing. Well, better than stock, I should say.
Then probably food might be a good direction to go, but...
In that case, you might want to start going down to your southwest.
Southwest, there's just like a bunch of wire weed and... yeah.
Yeah, but... no, I mean like near that recaf leaf. Oh wait, no, there's barely any grassland tiles, is there?
Yeah.
Grox pastures. You don't have anywhere super good for planting a food city, as far as I can see.
Maybe if I went like directly to the west, where there's like some grassland tiles. But I think if I expanded my city just a little bit farther, take one of those grassland tiles, it would probably make up for some deficits.
Yeah, you've also got to bear in mind your maximum potential city sprawl, which is, as I said, 3 tile range.
Mm-hmm.
You've not really explored far enough to find any decent farmland.
Not really, aside from just like these 2 grassland tiles, that's about it. That and there's this orchid fungus, but yeah, that's it. Oh, hello.
Orchid fungus plus 10% food. Okay, Chaos Cultist.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think you're going to have to accept that you don't have many bonuses, and you need to focus where you can on getting your food bonuses. Librarian has been suffering endless torment since the storm started, and now my librarian is getting incapacitated by the warp storms. That's promising.
Warp storms are kind of bad.
Feels something unholy accompanied the Astro Militarum here. It's your fault, damn it. Your fault. You brought whatever is corrupting this planet here. I've got a picture of a librarian on my screen pointing his finger very aggressively at something. I'm guessing he's pointing at you.
No, it's funny because I think that's how the plot went in, what was it, Dunamore Soulstorm? That there was an unsanctioned psyker in the Imperial Guard ranks, and he opened up the warp storm.
I like this next bit. His suspicions are infectious. You order the detention of all Astra Militarum forces, but this soon gets out of hand with your Marines executing guardsmen on sight.
Yeah, that sounds like all kinds of fun.
Yeah. This is not the Astartes way, but if 10,000 innocents must die to save the planet, then the Astartes are the Emperor's tool. So...
Keyword being tool.
So I need to... Basically, I need to get a Librarian Hero as my next quest objective. Oh well.
You know, this area to the north seems kind of open. Of course, it would just be a bunch of desert, but it's got that Grox tile up there I could be making use of.
You got to remember though, if areas are starting to look a little bit empty, maybe it's because the AI is also clearing out these neutral mobs.
Possibly.
Something wicked this way lurks. It's basically.
And what's that?
Nothing. It's just basically it's good to be paranoid.
Well, yeah, this is 40k.
Yeah, pretty much. Okay, so to my northeast, I've got Neophytes, and Vespids as my neutrals up there. The Vespids are a slight concern, but not too worried about the others.
And I just wiped out like the whole entire squad of crude hounds with a single grenade. That's pretty awesome, not gonna lie.
Okay. I think I want...
That's bad.
What's up?
Well, it's not so bad now, because, I got a heavy weapons squad, but there's still some,
Those enslavers wandering
enslavers
around.
up to the north, yeah.
They seem to be enjoying hovering around over that ocean.
Yes, they do.
Well,
It's making me just a little antsy.
well, of course, the problem is that the wireweed's there too, isn't it?
So, question, on this, Ruin of Vault, what do you think I should be putting there?
Oh, you can't build on it.
I can't?
No. A terrain feature, sorry, a resource terrain feature like that, it blocks the tile completely for actual structures. Encasing it means that it's got city walls bonus on it, and also gives your units the enhanced movement speed through it, and as well as actually giving that particular bonus to your city. So.
Well, I think I'll pop down a plasma ionizer because it looks like I need some more energy, so I'll just put that in that new tile.
Actually, I'd hold off on that.
Oh, why is that?
Take one of the other tiles next to you. I would suggest the one to your north, one of those two, because they've got three build slots in each of them.
Okay.
Because those tiles are desert, so plus 20%, while the one to your right is a savanna, which is plus 10.
I'll just queue up a bunch of them.
I'd suggest you just do one and then start building the plasma generator.
Okay.
But yeah, I just mentioned that because that savanna also has plus 20% thanks to being next to that vault. So it's one of your rare research tiles for that city.
God, what would I get for a basilisk right now?
If you're taking hard enough, you could probably grab one somewhat soon. I see you've got Cult Mechanicus going though.
Yes, but I don't really have anywhere to put another city right now, except maybe to the west, but that's it. West or north?
Well, it depends entirely. Another consideration rather than just food is what kind of resource are you short of? Or what do you need, really? We're also still waiting on your turn.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm just looking at some things.
No, it's fine.
Hell yeah, I'll grab a medic pack.
Yeah, I just wasn't sure if you'd forgotten that we were waiting on that. Right. Let me check that actually. Imperial Ruins.
Oh, you got scout bikes, I didn't see that.
Yeah, that's my default vehicle.
That was a pretty nasty attack there.
Yeah, the thing is the neophyte initiates are very well armoured, and the scout bikes mostly have anti-infantry weaponry, so yeah, bad choice on their part. Though that said, the scout bikes are kind of getting mulched a little bit. So I think I'll jink and shoot, and then decide what to do.
One of those enslavers poke their noses back out. I'm going to shoot it off.
Okay, that's fair. But yeah,
I don't want to be messing with that shit.
Because something else.
Ouch.
I was going to say is Astra Militarum. You kind of, it's in your interest to try and keep your advantage up, so your momentum up rather, in continuing to gather more cities for resources and things. Because you need multiple cities to rival the power of some of the other factions.
Oh, I'm well aware of this. Do I want to go with those, or do I want to go with... No, we definitely want the frag missiles for that. That hurt him a bit. Alright, putting down a plasma generator. Let's see what these chaos cultists decide to do.
Oh, bad choice, neophytes.
Yep. That's gonna sting a bit.
They were chasing after my weakened biker squad. If they keep pursuing, though, they're going to be in a world of hurt. Oh, Shrouded. Oh, I didn't know about that. Well, I'm not familiar with those units. They're something from your DLCs.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, those neophytes have a Shrouded ability, which basically reduces incoming range damage by a third. So, I didn't know they could do that. And no drawbacks on that either, which is also a bit unusual.
I think I'm gonna get me a Primaris Psyker.
Oh, they are pursuing. Fools!
Ooh.
Oh, there's more enemies coming too.
Yeah. I guess that's why they're feeling all ballsy, huh?
Probably. The calculation for the neutral mobs do like to go after weakened units to try and secure the kill. In this case, though, they've got a city centre to back them up, so, you know, not good.
I think I'm going to start pushing towards the west here.
Okay, that's another webway gate gone. Just kind of wish I had one of my artillery pieces out here so I could clear away that wire weed. Because that's kind of where I want to drop a
Weed
fortress.
sucks.
Yeah. It's a bit of a pain until you can find ways around it. Right, so where are you going to send your engines is?
To the west, I got them backed up with 2 squads of guardsmen and a heavy weapons squad.
Fair bit of firepower there.
Yeah, I think it should be able to handle anything I come across, at least this early.
Oh, no. Only some
What?
of the stuff. There are
That's why
more
I say this
dangerous things
early.
out there.
Well, yeah, if I come across like a... I think it's called a castigator or some shit like that.
No, there aren't any Castigator Titans in this game. Thank God.
Yeah, that'd be rough.
They probably wouldn't fit on the map.
Well, not with that attitude.
Anyway, Castigator Titan is that STC Titan, father of all Titans, yada yada. I think you're thinking of like those alien orbs, or the enslavers, or those walking assault robots. or...
Yeah, the assault robots are probably what I'm thinking of. God, there's just no really good places for me to expand here. Except maybe to the south, where there's more tiles? I don't know. Yeah, what the hell? I'll just go to the south.
Yeah, that's why I was asking earlier, like, what kind of resources are you kind of short of? Because that can also influence, like, where you want to try and position a new city.
It's not really so much that I'm short on a whole lot of things aside from food at the moment. But,
that you expect you need. I mean, a good site might be somewhere around that recaf, so you can get the production bonus and maybe build, like, a major manufacturing city or something. Like, lots of unit production and stuff around it. So, it depends what if you want to try and specialise something. Now, the problem with this area is there's also a lot of cliffs.
Yes.
Like, actually, can you even move your tech priest southwest? Is that a cliff face there? It looks like it might. It looks like it might be. It is.
So I'd have to go around.
Yeah. So it's you're also kind of rough terrain there too. And there's also all that wireweed. So that area is basically cut off at the moment, actually.
Which technically that's kind of good because...
Yeah, but it also means it's really bad for a city site because cities can't expand up or down cliffs.
They can't?
No.
They go around them, yes.
Yeah, they have to go around them, and the thing is that still counts for their range.
Okay, so going back to the west it is.
Yeah, this particular little bit here is an interesting spot, but it's also going to severely affect any cities you try to build in it. Unless... Hang on, let me just count this. 1, 2, 3... 1, 2... Maybe... in that volcanic forest east and then southeast from the recaf leaf. I mean, that's a tile there, and it would be...
Where at?
The volcanic forest east and then southeast from the recaf leaf. So 2 tiles away from it. One there, yeah, there'll be a cliff overlooking it to its west, but it'll be 5 tiles away from your current city. And as you expand, you can clear out some of that wireweed as well around it. So it wouldn't really be hampered too much in terms of like how much space it's got to grow into. So that might be an option.
I don't know, I think I'm still going to try going west.
Yeah. I mean, the fact that the units could get up on that cliff and then attack it from up on the cliff face is a bit of a drawback.
And I just unlocked Primaris Psyker. But now I gotta send everything up and around. Because I forgot cliffs are a thing. Oh shit, that was a bad idea if I ever had one.
What?
Well, I think I kind of hosed one of my guardsmen squads.
Depends
to the north.
Depends how much backup you can give him. Where is he?
I decided I wanted to try to see if I couldn't, go to the north just a bit. Yeah.
Yeah, you want to back that guy up if you can.
I can't.
Well, assuming you get a chance to next turn is what I meant.
I could probably drop a crack grenade on him, do like some pretty good damage to these guys. What do you think?
I
think
would
it'd be worth it.
The thing is, though, that's the enslavers are flying units, so they're probably going to attack and enslave it next turn.
Well,
one drawback though is, well, sorry, the only good thing about all this is that that's a basic level 1 squad, so you know it's not someone experienced. But
yeah,
you don't have enough forces to really pull him out of there, unless the enslaver literally backs off fast. So maybe move your other guardsmen up a little bit and take some pot shots at it is all you can do and try and ensure that it runs away a bit.
Yeah, I'm hoping that grenading it will probably make him decide that he wants to go back and not get killed.
They have to get fairly low, and that guardsman will be tempting it. So, yeah.
Well, I didn't have a choice anyway because I used up all of his movement points.
Oh, so that level 2 squad can't help. Actually, level 2 squad can help.
No, they can't help.
They've got full movement.
Or am I waiting on you to move?
Oh, yes. Sorry, I didn't realize.
Hold on.
Yes, that one.
Okay, hopefully that'll. Okay, go ahead.
It had enough move to actually move to that tile directly west of it, but yeah, it's all done now. Also, when we hit our next turn, we are at the half hour again. So.
Okay. And I was kind of half expecting that to happen.
Unfortunately, I don't think you'll be able to kill the Enslaver this turn because your squad is not close enough to it. Got bike squads ready to roll, but of course half hour mark, so it is time to wrap that here, unfortunately, with Dammer's loyal troops being turned against him. Hey, it's what the Enslavers do. So, yeah, shall I do the outro?
Yeah, go for it.
Well, since we seem to take turns. But yeah, this has been I Am Mark III and Damadok coming at you with a bit of Warhammer 40K Gladius. I hope you guys are enjoying the show. And we'll catch you all some other time, where we will find the answer to if Damadok will save his loyal guardsmen, or put them down like the traitorous dogs that they are.
I think I might be leaning towards the latter.
Yeah, you just don't have many troops, but remember, you can always let them wander off and then kill the Enslaver and you'll get them back later, if they've survived. So.
Yeah, but that might be some time before I'm able to get anything that could handle that.
It's an option.
Anyway, I'm delaying things, sorry.
No, it's fine, but yeah, see you all later.
Later, guys.